Okay. Hi. So, I first want to say hello back to my channel. I know I haven't posted anything for a while. But I did a poll recently on my Instagram, which I will link in the description. That I was wondering whether or not to do a makeup tutorial. And I was kind of hesitant about it for a couple reasons. First, I'm kind of self-conscious, but at the same time, like as we all probably know, the coronavirus is going around, and so that means I'm stuck at home like many others, and I'm losing my shit. I'm starting to lose my shit. And I don't really have anywhere to go per se. So at first I was like, oh, it might be a waste of makeup since I'm just gonna have to take it off. But you know what? We're gonna do it anyway. Because that's what we're gonna do. So I was thinking about doing a kind of a natural-ish look, but let's just get into it. Also, if you are new here, please like and subscribe, and please leave a comment. Let me know about other ideas of what I should do, if makeup tutorials are something you want to see. And yeah, and just ask me questions. I try to be really good about replying. So I read on a TikTok actually. I am also on TikTok, and I will link that also in the description. That there's this way that you can start your makeup. So you first moisturize, which I've already done, really soft. And then you take a primer. I'm using, and none of these products I'm using, including this Diet Coke, which I'm drinking, are sponsored. Just want to say that. I wish it was sponsored, but I'm not that famous yet. So let's dive right into it and fuck some shit up. I feel like that's gonna be my catchphrase. Let me know if you think that's a good idea for a catchphrase. So I'm using this primer. It's by e.l.f. I've used it in the past. It's really good. So I'm using this primer by e.l.f. It's hydrating face primer. It's a greenish turquoise bottle looking thing. I really like this one. I've used this in the past, and I really liked how it works. It's brand new. So just take a little bit of primer. Prime my face. I don't know how much primer you're supposed to use, but I don't know if you can over prime, but oh, and should get some on my eyelids because I will be doing eyeshadow. And as you can see, I have no eyebrows. Well, I have eyebrows, they're just really light colored, so. And so then the next step that I saw on TikTok was to take a translucent powder. I'm going to be using the Maybelline Fit Me finishing powder, medium deep. Oh yeah. Oh, so I got this new try I got this new makeup set brushes, and I want to make sure I'm using the right ones. I usually don't follow like specific instructions for this, but hey. So I think the one that it says for mineral materials, which is this rounded brush. Put your foundation on first. So in this TikTok, they actually suggested doing this, putting on your powder first, because I don't know the science behind it, but I saw it and I'm just gonna try that because I can. So take a little bit of this. Oh, and these brushes are so soft. Oh, they're so soft. So just while I'm doing this, I just want to say a couple of things. I am in no way a beauty guru. I will never, even if I, get better at makeup, I'm not gonna ever call myself a beauty guru, because I think that's dumb. Like, what the fuck does that mean? I just think it's kind of pretentious. You can say, like, makeup artist, or, makeup, I don't know. You can say what, you really can say whatever. I'm not gonna call myself that. So now, I'm gonna put on my foundation. I'm using also Maybelline Fit Me. I think you kind of see the pattern here. Fit Me 338 Spicy Brown. It's matte and poreless. I love this one. This is one I use very frequently, and it's really good. Some people use brushes for a foundation. I like to use a spongy thing. So I usually, for my foundation, I usually use one of these sponges. But in my new kit, they do have a brush that is specifically for foundation. It is the flat angled brush, which I believe this is it. So I'm going to try it this way today. I'm just going to use this one today, because why the hell not? And see, I like putting it on the back of my hand. I don't know how some other people do it, but I like to do that because then it's not like a lot. So I'll just kind of dab. Oh, no, that was cringy.
I was about to say, don't ever do that in my presence again.
And actually, I think this is working pretty well.
I didn't cut that. Me talking, I didn't cut that.
It's fine. Oh, so just FYI, for anyone who's curious, the voice behind there is my best friend / sister, Alyssa. She was in my previous video when we did the bath bombs. And she is being my camera woman for right now.
Peter, no.
And
Peter's here.
Yeah, we got a new doggy. She's not that new anymore. But she's still kind of a puppy. Well, she acts like a puppy.
I had to turn the brightness down. You looked orange.
No! I don't want to look orange. That's my fear. That is my biggest fear. You know why? Because I don't want to look like Trump. like, fuck. I thought that was for the relief fund.
Yeah. But it goes to everybody who did their taxes.
Okay, but was that him who made that decision, or was that the IRS?
Him. He had to agree on it, and he's been pumping a lot of money from his companies into the virus research.
Finally, the man's doing something good for once. Oh, that made me sick to say. Am I still recording?
Yes.
Oh, yay! Because that was a good thing. Yeah, I actually do kind of like how this looks. It doesn't look super, it still looks kind of glossy, I think, or wet, but I think that's okay. Oh, and you gotta do the neck.
You're missing a whole line. Make sure you're looking at your under chin.
And that's why I'm having my sister help me with my makeup, because sometimes you miss shit. Okay, now that we have that out of the way, I usually bake a little bit, but I don't think I'm gonna do that. But I'm definitely gonna do some concealer, because I got bags. Like, I don't know if you can see them, but I got some dark circles. And so, I got this really cheap, and I'm gonna say cheap because I'm cheap. I'm not rich. This concealer palette, you probably can't see it. And so the brush for concealer is the tapered brush. Which is this one. So, as many of you know, the coronavirus is going around. We're in a pandemic, and I've been kind of losing my shit, cause my job recently closed because of it. Oh, hey! Sorry, someone just came home. Cut.
Just keep going. You'll know where to cut it.
Okay. So which one do you think works for me? The darkest one or the lighter?
I'd say mid-tone and dark. Just mix
so, them. Golden or toffee?
Mix them. Because that's how you find your custom shade. Because you gotta remember, you have a dual skin tone.
Why am I fucked in life like that?
Hey, I'd kill for a dual skin tone that's not white and red.
Now I see why this one is the concealer one, because it gets right up in, right, like in that corner of your eye. of you might be wondering why Alyssa is here with the social distancing, and truth be told, I needed to see her or else I really would have lost my mind. I mean, what's left of my mind.
Yes, this social distancing thing has not been easy on anyone. I am a very social person. I kind of stay quiet behind the camera, but I am very much a social person, and it kills me to be inside, so I go hang out at people's houses because it's safer than being outside.
Yeah. Now, I can't tell if it really made that much of a difference with this concealer.
I don't know so, but maybe.
I think it made it look a little less raccoon eyes.
Right. You definitely did get better coverage by using the brush with your concealer and foundation, by the way.
Yeah. Oh, that sound in the back is my crazy mother.
Hey, no mom shaming on here.
She knows she's crazy. Everyone's mom is crazy to them in some shape or form. Okay. Now for the powder. Back to the powder. Also, just FYI, I have some more makeup down here, but I didn't want it to get in the way. Now I can't. Here we go. So I'm using, well, I don't know. Maybe I should just stick with this one, but I don't know. See, like I said, I'm not a makeup guru. I will never be a makeup guru. And I hate that term. So I actually have two things of this matte finishing powder. But I don't know if it's just a different brand. So let's see if it works. Referring back to my little cheat sheet. Also, I've noticed, and sorry for my hair, we were taking, Pete, her name's Papitas, our dog, but we call her Peta for short. We took her out to, the park that's by my house, and it was kind of windy, so I had to wear a hat, and so that's why I have hat hair, so I apologize for that. So I'm not gonna do too much more. I'm not gonna do any more powder because I don't want to look ghostly. You know, it's really, really hard for people with darker skin tones to, one, not look orange or too dark, but also not looking too light, you know? Because if you get a foundation that's too light, or you get a powder that's too light, it ain't gonna work. It's gonna make you look like a ghost, and we don't really want that. So, I don't know if I'm supposed to contour before my eyebrows or after, but I say we do my eyebrows because I know you guys want to see how I do my eyebrows. Usually I go for a more natural look, but since this is a makeup tutorial, let's go a little, let's go a little extra. Sorry, I just bumped myself. Nope. So usually I like to use either a pen, pencil, because it's quick, or I like to use a mix of kind of like pomade and powder. So where did I put it? Oh, here it is. Ta-da! So I'm gonna go with the pomade powder just cause that's what I'm feeling like right now. So oddly, this one is actually not an eyebrow one. It's, well, because you would think it was with the spoolie on it. But it's not technically. It's something else. Dang, it's for basic eyeshadow brush. Used to apply for eyeshadow. I guess it could be used that, but honestly, it has a spoolie on it. So why would you use it for eyeshadow? Like, that's just Alyssa's saying that that's just what the book says, and I'm like, okay, but the book don't know me. The book don't know who I am.
The book don't care.
Yeah, that's true. And neither do I. So I like, if you can see it faintly, I don't know how well it's gonna show up. I do have eyebrows, okay? I have not shaved them off, and I was not born without eyebrows. I just wanted to explain that. They're just really light colored, and, so they don't really show up that much. Another curse I have. So, I like to follow the natural shape of my brow as much as possible.
Excuse the squeaking in the back. We have a very happy dog.
Yeah. And I kind of recently shaved, like trimmed them so they wouldn't look all, I don't know, like, so they wouldn't look like fucking caterpillars. But I still wanted to leave a good bit of them, so when I did this makeup tutorial, you could actually be able to see. Shit, I think I have an eyelash in my eye. Or a piece of hair. Sorry, 1 second. Okay, I think I got it. And you know, I've noticed no, and I've had to learn how to accept this about myself and about other people. But two things. One, nobody's face is completely symmetrical. That's one thing you really gotta keep in mind when you're doing makeup, because if you try to make it too symmetrical, it's gonna look weird and just bad. Like, it's gonna look unnatural and unflattering and just not no bueno. No bueno. And no, I took what, 4 years of Spanish, and no, I do not speak Spanish that well, so I ain't trying to, you know. And somehow always one eyebrow always ends up looking a little thicker or longer or something than the other, but that's okay because I'm a flawed person. Nobody's symmetrical face, but I'm just like, can I at least get like the size close? Like, is that too much to ask? I don't think so. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. And I know I'm rambling, and Alyssa's probably tired of me rambling by now, and we're not even near, well, I don't know how far we're gonna go with this, so. I have considered, like, dyeing my eyebrows, like, with hair dye, but then I heard that you can't do that because it would be too rough on your skin because they're so close to your eyes. So I was like, yeah, no. And I don't want to, like, burn them off. Because then I really won't have any eyebrows. And also, I have a little scar on my left one, so that always fucks me over because I'm trying to follow the shape, but then I'm like, oh no, that's the scar. I don't even know how I got it. Maybe I was just born with it. I don't know. Okay, since it's looking kind of not super dark and not super noticeable, which I want it to be noticeable, at least for this, I'm going to go over it and...
They actually look kind of nice.
Really? They don't look too light?
Not really. They look like they're faint, but like they aren't like super aggressively bold either. But you can see you have eyebrows.
Yay! I have eyebrows again. Hello, okay. And this is why I wanted her here for this, because sometimes it's like, you need a second opinion sometimes, you know? Plus, I don't trust myself with makeup sometimes because I'm not that, great at makeup. I'm still pretty amateur. Oh, shit. I just realized I forgot the setting spray from earlier. And it was whatever.
You want to wait until you draw your eyebrows on, because then you set your eyebrows too.
True.
You're not done with your powders, so it wouldn't make sense to use your spray.
No, I meant like the
It
thing
wouldn't make it wouldn't make sense to use your setting spray before you get done with your powders. And you still have to put powder. You put powder on your eyebrows, right? So you weren't done with your skin powder. So now you could do your spray, and it would just sit on your eyebrows.
I will spray my eyebrows.
Did you not do the rest of your face? You can do the rest of your face too.
Oh!
Your setting spray is for the powder. After you get done with your powders is when you spray that on, not after you're all done with your color.
So I actually use a powder contour. I like it because I think that the cream ones, I like them. It works for some people, but personally, I think it's a little too much, like too bold. So referring back to this, mm, I don't know. Sorry for the silence. I'm just trying to figure this out. Because they don't have one on here for contour. But they have one for minerals. And this is a powder.
They should have a contour on there. Let me see your list.
We're having difficulties. Please stand by. I think it might be this one. But that just be my dumbass.
This is where you would use your this is where you could use your detail brush, number 11. For all makeup application. The one that's not specified to a certain type of use.
Yeah, that one's a little small. So
well, you're just drawing the lines. You're not doing a whole thing. And then you use the one for blending.
Oh!
So it's a 2-brush step.
Oh! See, this is why I need somebody with me.
I know, I'm important.
Are these labeled? No.
No, the small ones aren't labeled. You have to match them by picture.
Well, that fucking sucks.
That would be your detail brush.
Thank you. So,
Peter. Give me that.
I have no idea where she found that.
Under your bed.
That did nothing.
No. You leave that alone. Those aren't for you, Peter. Cute little baby.
be a good girl. Make sure I get that jawline. And don't worry, I'm gonna blend this shit out. Though it would look funny if I didn't blend it out. It look weird. I mean, extra weird. And then the hairline.
Also known as a face framing technique.
Now, this is when I'm gonna use this one. And see, the reason why I like powdered ones is because it's a lot. It just looks more natural, you know? I'm all about that natural look. That should be a song. And I mean, there's nothing wrong with a dramatic, you know, less natural look. But, you know, you ever hear that expression, work with what you got? Well, this is what you got. You're just accentuating. Ooh, I like that word. Ah!
Uh-oh.
Sorry about that. We're having technical difficulties. Please stand by.
Call the puppy ran into the stand.
Bad dog.
Not bad dog. It was an accident. I'm just glad she didn't eat this lump of magnets that fell off the stand.
Yeah, no, that would be very bad.
That many would not have been good in her system.
Ooh, no.
And it was not paused for all of that, so you'll have to find a moment from right before it and then cut it out and be like, sorry.
I don't know. I want to be very real with my subscribers because I don't want to pretend, you know, everything's okay. And damn, look at this contour though.
Wait, I'm missing a line. Oh, fuck.
Hey.
Nice. Sorry, I'm missing a bead in place.
Mm.
Trying to figure out why this purple one is just straight here. Okay. I really hope there's not any loose ones on the floor.
Can we deal with this after?
Yeah. I just want Pete to eat them.
Okay. Now for blush and bronzer. that was the brush I just put back. Like I said, I am not a beauty guru, and I'm still very amateur, so please. So I think I have a couple different bronzers. This one is by L'Oreal True Match. It's not really a bronzer, but it's a powder, but I use it like a bronzer. This is the best for when you're feeling lazy, but you still don't want to look like you literally just woke up, even though if you had. So I'm gonna use this bronzer. It's kind of shiny, kind of sparkly, and it's in the shape of a leaf.
Lower it. There you go. Just to be clear, she also can't see herself on screen, so she has to look in the mirror to see what she's doing to herself. But I see everything, so I'm just kind of giving her a little bit of direction on.
Ooh, no, I think this is highlight.
You did it in the right spot. You're highlighting a cheekbone.
Oh, so we came up with this thing because I don't have a fan brush. It's a hack that Alyssa actually taught me. Take a bobby pin and in an angled brush.
Just a regular
regular
blush.
But this happened to be angled. So I guess I'm doing my highlight now. I'm like, okay, I'm okay with that.
You kind of have to be. Your makeup didn't give you a choice.
My dumbness didn't give my idiocy. Yeah, I don't know. My stupidity. Okay, I think I overdid it. Then again, can you overdo sparkle? I think so.
It doesn't look bad on camera.
Well, I'm gonna just use this bronzer that I know is a bronzer that I use as a bronzer. And one thing I found as someone with darker skin, it's really hard to like sometimes I feel like I shouldn't wear blush because it's like I don't want to look that like red. Like I don't want to look red. That's why I have concealer on, you know? Like yeah. But I will put a little bit on. If I can find it. Remember, I said if I could find it. Here we go. Oh wait, I do have highlight. I'm dumb. way if I do blush, I like smile and then do like the brown part of my cheek. I would say if you are darker skin, if you do have darker skin, choose kind of I would say like a darker, slightly darker blush. Like most blushes are gonna be pretty light, pretty pink. But maybe do like a softer pink, not like, you know, like rose. Well, maybe like rose gold, maybe? I don't know. Like I said, I'm an amateur. So, I got a eyeshadow palette from my mother because it didn't really work for her skin tones, and she didn't really like the colors. So she gave it to me. Well, actually, no, she gave me two. So first we have, also, quick side note, you can also use, I would say, hey, there are blushes. Eyeshadow for blush. Usually they're not as, like, highly pigmented as much. It really depends on the brand and what you get.
Also, depending on, for any and all makeup tips, it also depends on the look you want to do.
Yeah.
Anything is really just suggestive of maybe with the skin tone, but like for mid-range skin tones like Joe, it is more beneficial to do more of a gold or a metallic gold.
Yeah.
And if going with a blush, doing a rose gold would be best because it highlights really well on the skin tone.
And actually, I think I used something kind of rose gold. I used this middle one. I don't know if you can see it or not.
Yep.
And then there's this one that is very fun. If I can ever get this open. It's very colorful. Something that you would definitely want to do if you were doing like a fancy night out, or like going to a club, or I'm thinking for this one I am going to do kind of like well, let's see what we come up with then. I don't really do much in the way of like trying to make a certain like shape out of my eyeshadow. I know there are a lot of people who do, but I'm just, like I said, I'm an amateur. I don't know how to do all that. So yeah. So I'm gonna start with a black just for the outline, for like my crease. in hindsight, it's more of a green, but you know what? Fuck it.
Okay. No loose magnets anymore.
One thing I have found is if you fuck up on your
What the?
on your eyeshadow, take a little bit of foundation to cover it up. Just a little bit, just a little bit. Well, that was not a little bit for some reason, because it came out too fast, so.
But just remember, you don't have to use all of what's on your hand.
True. See, this is why we're sisters. So I kind of fucked this up. But that's okay, because life is all about fucking things up. And like I said, I'm not perfect. Nobody is.
Except for this line of magnets that I arranged in
Girl,
color
shut the
order.
fuck up. Should be on some other shit, I swear.
I made a rainbow.
Stop! Don't make me regret asking you to help.
But asking me to help you.
Sorry, I'm not flicking you guys off. I'm flicking her off because she's behind the camera. I am going to use a sponge to kind of soak it up. Just because I put way too much on there. Okay. Eyeshadow do-over. And will you go get me something to wipe off this extra foundation?
Yeah, give me 1 second.
Okay, starting over. So now that I know that is not black, I'm going to use a different color. And also that was probably a bad idea anyway.
Oh.
Do you use a lighter thing for your crease or a darker one?
I tend to go darker on the crease just to blend it out to a lighter color.
Okay. So she's gonna get me something to wipe off the excess foundation on my hand. Sorry, that's just Alyssa opening another her can of pop. And she didn't ask me if I wanted one.
Do you want one?
No, I'm still working on this one.
So wait a second. You yell at me.
You know what?
Not
You
getting
know
you
what?
one.
Y'all.
But then I ask you for one and you're good.
Well, it would have been nice if you at least asked.
But I know you had some left, so that's why I knew.
How did you know I had any left?
Because you didn't drink it all.
Okay. So now that we kind of have a base, let's do something fun with this. What color should I do? Blue or purple? Blue it is. And I do have more. So
You got light blue over the dark blue right there. Do that over what you have the darkness in your crease, and then do the lighter one and blend them out.
Ah, see, this is why I want her here.
Excuse me.
Okay, and then do you want this blue or this blue?
That blue.
This one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I don't think that the light blue really did much.
You might have to put more of it on.
And now, because I'm feeling like it, I'm gonna use this brush. Because at this point, I don't really care what brush I'm using, because as long as I know I'm using something that will work. I'm gonna use this brush and put just a little bit of this, kind of like really light bluish gray one. This one right here, if you can see it.
Yes.
And like I do mean very little, like to give a little bit of glitter sparkle to my eyes. And actually, I'm gonna use this precision brush, get some of that black off, and go under my eyes with that. And I don't think I'm gonna do any eyeliner, just because I'm not that confident in my eyeliner skills. Okay. Oh, almost forgot. I usually like to do in the corner of my eye a little white-ish spot, like a light color. You know, they do that a lot with show, like when you're performing, because then it makes your eyes pop. probably look mentally insane right now, but that's okay. Because I am insane. And I do have mental problems, so I guess it's not completely wrong. There we go. And yes, I know, I look completely insane, but that's okay, because I kind of am. And then lips. Now, this is something I've learned. I have found, discovered, kind of. Before you put on any kind of lipstick or lip gloss or whatever, I usually like to put a little bit of chapstick. Really doesn't matter, just some flavorless, clear chapstick. The reason for this is if you put, if your lips are dry before you put on, lipstick, it's gonna make your lips more chapped, and it's always good to keep your lips healthy, because we talk all the time, well, most people, but it just helps keep your lips healthy, is what I'm trying to say. And see, this one really looks kind of like I have gloss on, but I want to do something with my lips. So I have a lot of lipsticks, as you can see. This is because I got some like a long time ago, and I don't know, I don't use a lot of these, which is kind of sad. So since we went with the blue eyeshadow, I want to do something a little more subtle with my lips. So I am thinking. Oh. Nope. Well, I had one that I wanted to use, but I can't seem to find it. I guess we're not gonna use that one then. But I do still want to do something kind of more like not super loud for my lips, since I have loud eyeshadow So here we go. Here we go. Okay. So this is I don't know, clean, like with the K color, Madly Matte lip gloss. I'm just gonna use this one. Oh wait. Nope. No. I'm gonna use this one. This one I really like. It's Stay Matte by Rimmel London. Oh my gosh. I love this one. And it's kind of a nude color, so really I like to lay it on there because the more you layer it on, the more pigmented it's gonna get, and it's just gonna like stay longer or like become more like matte. This one says it's matte, but it's kind of it. I don't really think it's a matte one. There are other ones that I've used that are definitely more. When they dry, there's definitely more matte. Oh, I almost forgot. Eyelashes. So usually I use this eyelash curler. Yes, I know it's broken right here, but it still works. So I'm gonna use it. I have a lot of mascara, like a lot. Like these are mascara, these are mascara.
You can't see anything off the sides.
Oh, I have a lot of mascara. However, there is two that I really am in love with. If I can figure out where I put them. See, this is kind of like, you're seeing kind of like my life. Because this is how I usually am. I usually lose shit all the time. And Alyssa can testify to that.
Yup.
You know that expression, you'd lose your head if it wasn't attached to your body? That's literally my life.
And she's not kidding.
Oh no. Oh no. No.
Lost the one you wanted?
Yeah, it's this red one.
Is it in the drawer? Top drawer of this makeup thing?
No, that's pink.
No, the thing is red. Red.
Pink.
The bottom is red though.
This is what we're like. Do you go check in the bathroom? She hates when I ask her to get up. She hates it.
You know, you should have probably prepped these things before.
Well, you know what? I'm a mess. We know this already. I have a problem, okay? Please.
My face is unamused.
I love you.
Yeah.
She's always like this, but she loves me.
Congratulations, it is not in there either.
Wow! Okay, we'll just have to not use that one.
Does this next one up here work?
Yes, but it's kind of old. I don't know if it's still usable. I mean, I guess it's gotta be somewhere in your makeup. It's a whatever. It's a whatever. There is one. This is a red one, but this is not the one I wanted, but it will work. So for my eyelashes, I like ones that are kind of like they're curved. I like that. I like the ones that are curved and straight, but especially curved. It's for my bottom eyelashes.
And I never put mascara on my lower lashes. Just because I have a fear of it getting in my eye and I don't like it.
You can get it out of your eye, you know that, right?
I am also lazy and hardly ever wear makeup anymore.
That's true.
I've become very low maintenance.
But yeah, you can tell the difference. Like, just looking at my bottom eyelashes, like, the trick is just to kind of lightly touch it. And I'm going to use this one for my top lashes. I know some people just use the same one. It really doesn't matter for me. And I don't do fake lashes just because I feel like I would hate the feel of it. Having something glued to my eyelid, like
I also didn't realize it, but disclaimer for anybody who hasn't tried false lashes, you really do not know the weight of them lashes. Like, they will look so lightweight and everything, and then you blink and you're like, wait, why the hell can't I move my eye?
Yeah.
And it's just from like the weight of them.
Yeah. So this is not as doesn't do as much for me than the one that I wanted to use. The one that I wanted to use really makes them like super long. Okay. Oh, and the uh um the lipstick has become matte. I can't really tell because it's nude. But yeah, so that pretty much is it. Like I said, setting spray. But like I said, I don't really do eyeliner even when I'm like dressing, like glamming up to like go out. I don't even really do that just because it's such a pain. It's just I'm not very good at it. I mean, if I practice more, I would get better at it, but I don't. So that got in my ear. Now my ear's wet.
Well, what do you expect when you shoot it in your ear?
Well, I wasn't aiming for my ear though.
But your ear is where it landed.
Again, not to you guys watching, but to her. But yeah, that's basically what I do, and this is, again, for the most part, I only really do little bit of powder, bronzer, my eyebrows, and lipstick, and then sometimes I do my mascara. Often I do, but not always. That's when I'm gonna be around, like, traveling, not traveling, but like my normal day. So thank you for watching, for being here and watching the train wreck that is me. Attempting to look less like a train wreck. And I hope to see you guys again. Remember, if you are new here, hello. Sorry, just know I'm kind of crazy. But if you like this kind of crazy, then like this video, subscribe, leave a comment down below, and if you are subscribed to here, to my channel, please thank you for subscribing, and also please leave a comment of what other things you would like to see. I'm always trying to figure out what I should do. But yeah, thank you, and keep safe during the coronavirus.